Diary of Wimpy Kid's new movie is here, but you may have noticed something. There's a lot missing. 58 minutes is the length of Greg Heffley's new movie. That's not necessarily a problem itself, but it does mean that the story needs to be squeezed in a very short amount of time, at least compared to the original movies we got. If you're wondering what happens here, well, it's Diary of Wimpy Kid. We see Greg go to middle school, the cheese touch, Greg's family, but most importantly, Greg and Riley's friendship is at the center of everything. Other than that though, the main reason to watch this at all is the animation style. CG gives the franchise a breath of fresh air, and it was just never an option until now. Still, the short runtime ultimately led to its biggest problem, which is that a lot of scenes from the source material were taken away. Let me explain. We never really get to see much of Roderick or his band Loaded Diaper. In fact, Roderick barely even appears in the movie, mainly existing as a warning for his younger brother. There was this brief haunted house thing in the book, didn't happen in the movie. There was no wrestling. The school play was briefly referenced, but didn't get any screen time. There's also that whole safety patrol part of the book, which once again doesn't appear in the movie. A bunch of smaller gags were also cut, like, come on, it's a crime that this wasn't included.
Do you have anything you want to say to women for having owned this offensive magazine?
I'm sorry, women.
With a runtime of 58 minutes, all of this was bound to happen. I do think the overall movie is solid, but its length means that it doesn't have enough time to develop the world and characters of this book. People who don't know much about Wimpy Kid will undeniably come across this movie at some point. To those guys, it'll be hard to get attached to these characters. We don't have enough time to develop Greg and Riley's friendship, so their breakup isn't as emotionally satisfying. We don't get to see more of the middle school and its miscellaneous events, making it feel more like a cheap set piece and nothing else. Diary of Wimpy Kid has always been a series about the mundane life of an average kid, but the world he lives in is full of life, and is a believable place. You don't get much of that in the new animated movie. Now, while the movie cuts a decent chunk of the story, I can kind of see Disney's perspective. Wimpy Kid is a household name, meaning you should already have established knowledge about this universe, right? In that case, this new version is completely fine. But if we're talking about newcomers to the franchise who want to see a movie, go live action, 100%. It had a perfect cast to portray the characters, a world that accurately resembled the book, and especially a runtime that allowed them to have even more of the story. But overall, if you're looking for an hour to kill, this'll still do the job. The animation takes some getting used to, but it's not bad by any means. Just would have been nicer to see more happen, you know? Anyway, what do you think about Greg Heffley's new movie? Was it better or worse than what we already got? Let's talk in the comments.
But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.